Good morning, good evening, friends. Welcome to my channel Ek Kitab Se Ek Moti, which in English means a pearl or gem from one book. Today I'm going to read an address that Swami Vivekananda delivered at the final session of the Parliament of Religions held in Chicago in the year 1893. This lecture was delivered on the 27th September 1893. Let me begin reading this, but before that, let me just show you what this book looks like. So this is volume 1 of the complete works of Swami Vivekananda. This set comprises 9 volumes. I have the entire set with me, so I'm going to make a video on each of the books in this set. Reading Swami Vivekananda benefits us in several ways. One is that we imbibe his positive attitude. We become better speakers and writers, because when we read Swami Vivekananda, our language improves. Swami Vivekananda was known for his mastery of the English language. This entire set consists of mainly of his lectures and writings and his letters, and also some of the reports that appeared in the newspapers during the lifetime of Swami Vivekananda. But the majority of what he said and wrote was in English. So some of the works have been translated from Bengali. That is, some of the books or booklets that appear in this, or lectures that appear in this, have been translated from Bengali. Some of the letters have been translated from the Bengali, but most of what he wrote, or most of what appears in this, I think was delivered in English. So most of it is the actual words of Swami Vivekananda. And as I said, he was known for his mastery of English. I think William James called him a born orator. William James, the writer of the great book Varieties of Religious Experience, and also he wrote a book on psychology. William James was the brother of Henry James, the great novelist. And William James is considered one of the wisest men America has ever produced. So that kind of person had this to say about Swami Vivekananda, that Swami Vivekananda was a born orator. So I would encourage you to buy this entire set and benefit from the great words of Swami Vivekananda. So let me read this section. Address at the final session. Address can be pronounced in two ways because it has been used as a noun here. Address or address. Both mean the same. You can choose the pronunciation that sounds better to you, but address sounds better to me, so I'm pronouncing it that way. Address at the final session. The world's Parliament of Religions has become an accomplished fact, and the merciful Father has helped those who labored to bring it into existence and crowned with success their most unselfish labor. My thanks to those noble souls whose large hearts and love of truth first dreamed this wonderful dream and then realized it. My thanks to the shower of liberal sentiments that has overflowed this platform. My thanks to this enlightened audience for their uniform kindness to me and for their appreciation of every thought that tends to smooth the friction of religions. A few jarring notes were heard from time to time in this harmony. My special thanks to them, for they have, by their striking contrast, made general harmony the sweeter. Much has been said of the common ground of religious unity. I'm not going just now to venture my own theory, but if anyone here hopes that this unity will come by the triumph of any one of the religions and the destruction of the others, to him I say, brother, yours is an impossible hope. Do I wish that the Christian would become Hindu? God forbid. Do I wish that the Hindu or Buddhist would become Christian? God forbid. The seed is put in the ground, and earth and air and water are placed around it. Does the seed become the earth or the air or the water? No, it becomes a plant. It develops after the law of its own growth, assimilates the air, the earth, and the water, converts them into plant substance, and grows into a plant. Similar is the case with religion. The Christian is not to become a Hindu or a Buddhist, nor a Hindu or a Buddhist to become a Christian, but each must assimilate the spirit of the others and yet preserve his individuality and grow according to his own law of growth. If the parliament of religions has shown anything to the world, it is this: it has proved to the world that holiness, purity, and charity are not the exclusive possessions of any church in the world, and that every system has produced men and women of the most exalted character. In the face of this evidence, if anybody dreams of the exclusive survival of his own religion and the destruction of the others, I pity him from the bottom of my heart and point out to him that upon the banner of every religion will soon be written, in spite of resistance, help and not fight, assimilation and not destruction, harmony and peace and not dissension. This last part is what his essential message is all about. Let me repeat that. Upon the banner of every religion will soon be written, in spite of resistance, help and not fight, assimilation and not destruction, harmony and peace and not dissension. So let me just briefly discuss what we just read from this great first volume of the complete works of Swami Vivekananda. The first things, or one of the first things that I understood from what I just read, is that the Parliament of Religion had a very beneficial impact on the world, because it showed that people of different views, people of different religious background can assemble on stage and have a dialogue and do that with gentleness and a lot of rational discussion. And the other thing that Swami Vivekananda mentions is this: that is, if anyone thinks that one religion will be the religion of the entire world, that dream is not going to become a reality. That just cannot happen, because all religions are here to stay, and we cannot eliminate any religion from the world, or one religion alone cannot dominate the entire world. The other thing that he says is that the best course of action for anyone in today's world is, in a sense, in the modern world of science and technology and rationality and free thinking and independent thinking, the best approach is that every religious person can assimilate the best from other religions, just take the spirit of that religion, not just words. Words may be spiritless and lifeless. Just take the spirit or the idea of the great books of all religions, and then assimilate them into our own religions and make our religions better, and we also can become better Hindus, better Christians, better Muslims, better Buddhists, or better Parsis, or better Sikhs, or better Jains, or whatever religion there is. Whatever religion we follow, we can be better in that religion, or a better follower of that religion by assimilating the best from other religious works. And the other thing that Swami Vivekananda says is that great characters who have been holy, who have been pure, who have been charitable, have existed among all religions. That is, people of all religions have seen characters of this kind who were pure, holy, charitable. And so no religion can claim that people or masters of or the founders of those religions alone have been able to display the most noble qualities, and no other. People of great character have been born in all religions, in all countries, in all nations. So that's not the exclusive heritage of just one religion. And the final thing that Swami Vivekananda says is that upon the banner of every religion will be written these three phrases: help and not fight, But he also says that in spite of resistance, so upon the banner of every religion will soon be written, in spite of resistance. So he's not saying that everyone is going to agree to these things, or will be in agreement on these things. So upon the banner of every religion will be these words: help and not fight. So most of the people will believe that helping is better than fighting, helping each other, assimilation and not destruction. And the better attitude is to assimilate the best from other religions instead of trying to trample them and destroy them. And the final thing that will be written upon the banner of every religion is this: harmony and peace and not dissension. Now let me just get the dictionary meanings of these words. I mean, these words are quite common, but then it's better to just get a clear grasp of what their dictionary definition is. So dissension, what does it mean? Difference of opinion, disagreement. So harmony and peace will persist instead of dissension, that is, instead of difference of opinion or disagreement. Assimilation and not destruction. So what's the dictionary definition of assimilation? Let's look at what assimilate means. To consume and incorporate nutrients into the body after digestion. Another is to transform food into living tissue by the process of anabolism, that's the definition. To transform food into living tissue by the process of anabolism. Now, this is a word that usually causes confusion. So it's not anabolism and not metabolism, it's metabolism and anabolism. That's a dictionary pronunciation that I often see. So I think we should pronounce it as anabolism and metabolism. Now, I also see in this definition that these words metabolize constructively. So let me also check the pronunciation of metabolize, whether it's metabolize or metabolize, I'm not sure. Let's see. So it's metabolize. So it's metabolize. Let me check the pronunciation.
Metabolize.
Yeah, it's metabolize. So assimilation and not destruction. So you get the best from other religions and become better, assimilate those ideas, just like plants assimilate the nutrients from the earth. So you assimilate from the best ideas that you can get from other religions and grow in your own religion. So I think these are the basic ideas that we get from this address. As I said, one of the benefits of reading Swami Vivekananda is that your language will improve. So if you want to improve your writing skills, your speaking skills, just focus on the sentence structure of Swami Vivekananda, his choice of words, and you will benefit from that. Your vocabulary will improve, your sentence structure will improve, your pronunciation will improve if you check the pronunciation in the dictionary. That is something that can be done only by consulting a dictionary. So let me just recapitulate. So the Parliament of Religions showed that there can be a healthy dialogue among the followers of different religions. It also showed that there can be no a domination of one religion in the world, that all religions are here to stay, and that the better course of action for us is to assimilate the best from other religions. And one more thing that Swami Vivekananda talked about is the fact that men of great character, men and women of great character, have been a part of all religions. So purity of character is not the exclusive heritage or property of a single religion on this earth. And the final thing that Swami Vivekananda emphasizes in this is that upon the banner of every religion will be written help and not fight, assimilation and not destruction, and harmony and peace and not dissension. Thanks for watching this video.